now that you know a little bit more about arrays, I'm going to talk to you. I'm not really going to show you. I'm going to talk to you about the 1.5 million different array functions that you have available to you. Um, I, Literally, there is an array function for everything in PHP, almost everything really. And they literally just make your life a whole lot easier. So if you just want to count an array, for example, you can do count a. You're not going to see that. Echo count a. Command R, and you can see there it's 4. Let me just get rid of this. It's from the last tutorial. If you've been watching, keep up, guys, keep up. Sorry, I'm drinking a very nice beverage right now. I won't tell you what it is. I'll tell you what flavor, and you might know. It's bold black cherry. Very, very nice. I'm more of a oh, I can't say that, can I? I'll be advertising. That isn't my favorite juice. Yeah, so well, sorry. Now you've also got a array function. Like, which one do I use? You got Aria. I'm watching too much Game of Thrones. That is brilliant. Array shift A. B. Let's say B equals array shift A. Var dump. Whoops. B. And then let's also var dump. One button. This is what happens when you're switching between like 3 different operating systems in one day. You don't know all of the hotkeys. Okay, what is it in the Mac? Really annoying. I have to actually type it myself. Dump A. Okay, so now let's see what array shift has done to our thingy there. So you can see we started off with an array of size 4. You had Bob, Terry, Luke, Jermaine. This is B now. You have just Bob. That's all you have. And then now look what has happened to A. You've got Terry, Luke, and Javade. What array shift does, it says, give me the first key, the first value in the array. Give that to me, but delete it from the array. We no longer want it at the beginning of an array. Now, one thing that a developer that I work with, David Carlin, runs Barktrack, very successful classical music listings company. But if you build your web page in a format whereby you look at the parameters that you give in the URL, and then you basically each page or each point of rendering the page. Okay, got that. Each point of rendering the page, you basically take the first thing in the parameters. You take it. You says, ooh, okay, this is what I have to do. Let's go there. Bang, and we're there. And then the next thing that you do is you basically say, okay, no, I don't want that. Now let me pass this array to whatever this function is. And that's the beauty of array shift. You've also got array unshift. What else? What else can we do with this? I mean, literally, there is 1,000,001 things that you can do, and to be honest, there is no real point of me going through each and every single one of them. You've got array change key case, array diff. That's like the diff utility. NetBeans has a pretty decent diff utility. So if you've got if you're running 2 projects at the same time, you're working on it and someone else is working on it, and you've got similar files, and you want to see the difference that you've made in those 2 files, you basically open up both of the you basically click on both of them, and then you go to tools and then diff, and then you can see the differences in the files. It's very awesome, helps you out really quickly. Array filter you use when you start getting things from no, wrong one. I'm thinking I'm getting confused with filter input. And yeah, you can see you've got all of these array merge. Array merge is a dodgy one. I forgot why I don't use it, but you can basically say array. You can basically do A plus B, and then now basically merge both of the arrays together. Array pop, array push. Push is what we was doing here. Ran, reduce, replace recursive, reverse. So you basically, if it's in order of like 0 to 100, let's say we've got none of these fancy keys, we're just pushing on to the end, it will basically make 100 at the top. You understand, I'm not going to insult you intelligent. Array shift, what we was just doing there. Array search, array slice, array splice, array sum, array udiff, yeah, unique, walk. I mean, you array values. Okay, so what array values is literally those, and then you've also got array keys up earlier on, which is that. So what array keys would do is it will give you an array with all of these keys. Array values give you an array with all of these values, which can be useful if you've got an associative array and you don't want it to be associative anymore. You because you want to basically loop through it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc., etc., etc. In a for or for each loop. But yeah, like I said, if you go on php.net, in fact, let me open up a new window. php.net. Arrays. And literally, like, don't feel bad about using the tutorials. They're there for your help. Stack Overflow also is just awesome. Okay, so you've got all of these other array functions here. You've got reset. Reset gets you the first array. I mean the current array. I think current and reset do more or less the same thing. I'm not too sure the main difference. Then you've got all of your sorting functions. You've got your shuffle function. So if you want to make an Ajax music player for JavaScript integration, all of that nonsense, you can just use array shuffle and it'll shuffle for you. You don't need to have any complex algorithms to try to shuffle it for you. And you've got all of these here. And array flip. So what array flip will do is it will make these the keys. So Bob, Terry, Luke, Javade would become the keys, and then 0, 100, my name, 101 will become the values. And so yeah, that has been some of the array functions for you. But like I said, learn how to use some of this stuff. It's very awesome. And like I said at the top, I will not be going through every single one of these things, one of these functions, one of these fancy things. If I deem it important, then I might do it on its own. But very soon, I'm just going to throw you in at the deep end and you will learn very, very quickly. Hopefully. Yeah, so as per usual, thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.